Why? That is the real question. Today, I'm talking about mass shootings in America. Why do people seem to be turning to violence against innocent people? Because surely it's getting all too real. Each time we hear about mass shootings or other types of violence against innocent group of people, we again ask why. Many people believe that it's due to the lack of gun laws. John Roman in Chicago points to the individual problems people face with poverty, social isolation, drug uses, and the discord between police departments and community being a part of the problem. Studies by the FBI and Harvard Post show that overall violence in America has declined over the years, but no one can dispute the hurling number of mass shootings across the country is a horrible condition. First, let's define a mass shooting and how it is different than a normal violence. According to the federal government, as stated in an article by Chris Nichols in October 2017, a mass shooting is defined by the murder of 4 or more people. According to a Research survey in 2013, there have been 78 mass murders carried out with guns in the 30-year period of 1982 to 2012. In the period between 2013, the FBI identified 168 shooter incidents where one or more shooters were active in killing or attempting to kill a confined and populated area. Since 2011, the rate of mass shootings has tripled. In addition to mass shootings, information from Fact Tank get other relevant numbers in the States. More than 32,000 people per year are killed by guns, which translates to approximately 88 gun deaths per day. Compared to other nations, including Germany, England, and Canada, people are much more likely to die from guns in the US than those countries. When other mass shooting occurs, people are asked why and start questioning the gun safety issue. A public opinion poll by Pew Research Center in 2017 states the following reasons people think could help: prevent people who are mentally ill from purchasing guns, implement in background checks from private sales and gun shows, bar gun purchases by people on no-fly or watch lists, create a federal database to track gun sales, and ban assault weapons, and ban high-capacity magazines. According to public opinion polls, many people think mentally ill and violence go hand in hand. However, research suggests that public protection does not reflect reality. We are all becoming numb to violence for a number of reasons. Many point their fingers to violence on TV, movies, video games. Mentally illness are not the main factor. According to a study from Harvard, as you can see from this chart, this study shows that people who commit violent acts, 18% have mentally ill disability alone. 31% had both a substance abuse disorder and a mentally disorder, and 51% had no diagnosis of mentally disorder at all. Alcohol and drug abuse can trigger violent behaviors with or without mentally disorder because it alternates cognitive function. Also, unemployment, divorce, or separation in the past year increases the risk of violence with patients with mentally disorders. Mental health needs a voice. It goes untreated all too often, and is the common denominator of many of these happenings. Often, people live a normal life and then start having this illness. Something needs to be done. There are many different opinions of how to address these problems. Gun safety training in schools. Could this help? Also, crisis identifying mental disrupt issues and how to seek treatment. I don't have the answers to stop mass shootings, but I do believe we need to start addressing the issues. I'm a gamer, but never once have I ever considered, or will I ever consider, to keep frustration and anger out on individuals. I also realize that guns are real. They can hurt and kill others. Guns should only be held with a high level of responsibility. This quote from Christian Marine reminds us that we need to be fighters for our own emotions and our own well-being. Take personal responsibility for our own actions and manage stress related to the occurrence responsibly. I won't let pain turn my heart into something other. I will show you that surviving can be beautiful.